I'm 18 years old and I reenact the American Civil War. I do it because I like to preserve history and I like to get a sense of what it was like. Instead of learning about it through books, I like to learn out about it by being there. I've been reenacting for about 6 years now. This is coming into my 7th year in 2015. And I've been all over the place. I've reenacted everywhere from Gettysburg to the upper part of Pennsylvania, all the way down to North Carolina. I'll be traveling to Arkansas here in June. When I was little, I watched a TV show on PBS called Liberty's Kids. I thought that was really cool. I wanted to be an American Revolution soldier. Well, that costs a lot. Civil War stuff's the next best thing, and since then I've loved it. And when we're at these reenactments, we camp, everything's in the period style. We don't have anything modern. Everything from the period supplies they would have had at that time, and I do tons of research to find out what unit I'm portraying would have had. So if these guys didn't have these specific tents at this time, we're not going to use them. If they didn't have this specific uniform at this time, we're not going to use it. I want to do it until I get to the point where I can't do it correctly. So let's say I hit 30 and my hair's gone and I can't grow a beard or I'm not in shape. Hey, if I turn 25 and I can't do it right, I'm still going to stop doing it. As long as I can do it correctly, I'm going to do it, but I don't want to do it incorrectly. So the day I wake up and I say, you know what, I can't do 10-mile march, I can't do a 10-mile march with all my equipment, that's the day I'm going to quit doing it. We do stuff, all kinds of really neat things at these events. The big thing is to teach the public about it. For example, this past weekend I came back from Bentonville, North Carolina. That's about an hour east of Raleigh, and down there we did a 10-mile march. We were up at 4 a.m., a 10-mile force march straight into battle. We started digging trenches with our bayonets and muskets and cups and things, and dug these trenches and held off the Confederate advance. And that was part of the battle to show the public what it would look like after Sherman's army came up from their famous March to the Sea. Years ago, I traveled out to Antietam Battlefield in Maryland, near Sharpsburg, and every December they have what's called the luminaries, and that's they light a lamp. It's a candle inside of a bag for every soldier that was killed within that battle on that day. And it was a 12-hour battle, and there were close to 24,000 casualties. So if you do the math, that's a casualty every 2 seconds for 12 hours. Now I'm out there, and we're going through it. We were driving through, seeing all the lamps. We decided we're going to get out. We went out, started walking around, and we're in normal clothes with one of the caps on and everything. And I had gotten separated, and I couldn't find where I went. And I got to the top of this hill, thinking, "Oh, I can find my way out." And every direction I looked, I couldn't see the end of these lamps. And at that moment, it hit me like, wow, this was this big. And since then, I've just felt more of a personal connection of like, these guys were forgotten. No one's ever going to remember every lamp there was a person, and they're not going to remember every person's memory. So I like to, think almost to return the favor. Like, you know what? I'm here for you. You guys who originally were there.